Recently, I launched a video about all the licensed statues I have on order. You can actually check it out right here. However, that wasn't the half of it, both figuratively and literally, because I have twice as many. Get it? Here I am once again explaining my jokes. Does that mean you're simple-minded or I'm not funny? It's probably I'm not funny. As the Extreme channel is pushing towards 50,000 subscribers, these are just a few of the statues we're giving away on the journey there. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. Hey, welcome to the Extreme channel where we're all about extreme collectibles. My name is Mr. X. Today we're doing a follow-up video from that video I showed you in the intro. I keep saying video. Stop saying video. Video. If you haven't checked out that video, I said it again, go check it out. It talked about all the licensed statues I still have on pre-order. Now today we're going to talk about customs. So customs are private unlicensed commissions. They're not approved by whoever owns the rights to that character. Kind of like an underground club. Now I never talk about where you can get customs, and if you want more information on it, check out this video right here on top 10 reasons not to buy customs. Now if you're new to the channel, even though I'm talking negatively about customs in that video, you may not know that I love custom statues. They're some of my favorite for a majority of reasons, which is why I made this video right here. And I said video again. So today we're going to quickly go through about 50 statues that I have on pre-order. Now if you're new to the game, the way this works is you see a digital sculpt, sometimes a prototype, but usually a digital render, and then you go ahead and you put money down to pre-order the statue. Usually it's anywhere from 10 to 50%. Then you wait anywhere from 6 months to 5 years for that statue to finally be made and produced. I also forgot to say you pay an arm and a leg to ship it. Now every single statue we're going to look at today, not only will I do a detailed review when it comes in, so make sure to not only like this video, but subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification, but I'll give more information about each one. So let's just kick it off, and I did categorize it somewhat, starting with cosmic Marvel pieces. So first is this Mephisto, although I'm a little worried about it because about 6 weeks ago they said it's going to be ready to ship, and now they are ghosting and not replying. So I am a little bit worried about this one, but we will see what happens. Also a bunch of surfers. If you're new to the channel, you may not know he is my favorite character. Here is a black surfer. This one actually be coming in the next month. I've been waiting quite a while. Here's another one based off of a Bermejo cover, I believe. It's Silver Surfer Kneeling. This should come later this year. These are all quarter scale right now. Here's another quarter scale, probably come next year, I believe. Kind of more of a dynamic surfer, which I have quite a few of those. And then the last one is a black surfer. This one, very limited, very excited. Probably will come next year, most likely. And the last cosmic piece is this custom Terax. Also 1/4 scale. I think 99% of these are 1/4 scale, meaning 4 times smaller than a real life version. And my second favorite character is Venom, so I have a lot of those coming. First is this Venom right here. Should come in the next month actually, and I think it has 8 different portrait switch out heads. So definitely a lot to look at and some other display options. Right here are 2 kits that are coming in. They look just like this, but they have different portraits. Mrs. X will actually be painting those, so I'll do a video on them. This Venom right here is actually based off of a cover called Venom the End. Very excited. Some of the cool stuff with this. His hand actually turns into a blaster. This Wing Venom is one of my most anticipated pieces. And if you haven't caught the Absolute Carnage event, that's where Venom actually gets wings. This one right here, extremely limited. They only made 20 of them, and they're being professionally painted as opposed to factory paint. Very excited to get this one. And probably the other one that's coming in very soon is this dynamic Venom right here. I thought it was going to ship earlier this year, but I'm confident. Hopefully it will by the end of the year. Now here are some other Venom-related pieces or symbiote-related pieces. Right here is a Mary Jane and Gwen Venom Dio or Venomized Dio. So you have switch-out options where they can just be playing the band or they can have their Venomized counterparts. Now with this too, this is also based off a cover. I have a Carnage bust. I've talked about this before. This is coming in. Although I may not keep it because I got rid of all my Marvel busts. This Scream, I'm pretty sure I was scammed on by a piece of shit. But I do have this on order. I paid 3 payments, like $800, but I'm pretty sure he ran with my money. A Venomized Miles Morales that can be displayed as a regular Miles Morales, but I intend to do a Venomized one based off the Absolute Carnage event. Toxin, I'll tell you more about this character, but he's a pretty cool character in the symbiote world. This custom Toxin is on order. a Venomized Wolverine. Now you may recall I already have a different one here in my collection already, so I'll compare the two and do an individual review on this. And of course one that's going to throw people through a loop, Venomized Batman. People hate it when you mix Marvel and DC, but this looks absolutely killer, absolutely awesome. And the last symbiote piece that I have coming is this custom Knoll, which is going to be huge. I think it's like 36 inches, even though it's quarter scale, with tons of different display options. So still a lot of Venomized pieces coming in, so make sure to stay tuned for those. Well, not Venomized, and I'm going to sell my Spider-Man collection. I do have this Kingpin vs. Spidey coming in. Looks absolutely amazing. I just could not resist. Now we're going to move into X-Men related pieces, starting with the one that should arrive next is this Phase 5 is what they call it. So this is a custom quarter scale Domino and Wolverine diorama. This one I'm probably going to sell because I already have X-Force related Wolverines. And then also I have this X-Force Domino coming in as well. This piece right here, there's so many cool switch outs, and I'll talk more about it in the review, but I'm really pumped about this one for a few reasons. This one should also arrive in the next few weeks, is a Wolverine vs. Ninjas in the classic costume. I don't know if I'm keeping this, although it looks amazing. This custom Weapon X, this one probably will take another year or two because the dynamics of it are very difficult. It's a very ambitious project. Also, here is a medieval Wolverine. So this is kind of just a drawing, a rendering. We haven't actually seen the sculpt yet. This will be a kit only, so Mrs. X will have to paint it, but I'm good with that. This custom Iceman piece will be coming. I will probably sell this one as well because I love the big Iceman piece that you always see behind me in the reviews. This Magneto on Throne I have probably late next year, I would guess. It's going to be absolutely gigantic. Join my Throne collection. Another Magneto on Throne. Now, I ordered this one before I actually saw the final product. I'm not a big fan of Magneto, but I really like the Throne on this because it's not an actual Sentinel. And here's another Magneto vs. Sentinel. I like this because it was such a different concept. Almost looks like he's throwing the Sentinel head. This custom Mystique I have on order. This should be absolutely badass. The transformation is, in my opinion, is one of the best I've ever seen. I have a Pyro statue. I can't remember. This may have been a kit only. I don't remember if it's painted or not. Kit only means it doesn't come painted. But Pyro, very rarely done character, but quintessential X-Men villain. This Juggernaut vs. Colossus. All of these are the 1/4 scale still. This Dio should be absolutely amazing. Probably come late next year. So now we're going to move on to Marvel Fantastic Four early Stan Lee related pieces. The first one is Invisible Woman. This will be shipping next month, so I should get it pretty soon. Really excited about this piece because her and, of course, her husband, Reed Richards, right here from a different custom group with some really cool switch outs, will complete my Fantastic Four, well above the 2024 MCU movie. I have another Namor coming in as well. Although this one I've had on order for 3 years. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm not worried about being scammed, but it may be canceled. This custom Super Skrull should come in the next 6 months or so. I know the pictures aren't the best, but hard to get pictures of this one. And then some Hulks coming. That you've seen this for a while. This is shipping to the painter very, very soon. Giant 100-pound Hulk. Going to be one of the biggest in my collection. I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to put it, but looks absolutely amazing. Also recently ordered this 77 tribute to the original Hulk movie. You have both Bruce Banner or David Banner as well as the Hulk, Lou Ferrigno and Bixby. Very excited to get these pieces down the road. And of course I have a Cyborg Hulk. I don't know why I said of course, but I do have a Cyborg Hulk on order just because it looked absolutely badass. Now the good news is that's all the Marvel pieces. Now we're going to jump into DC. Now, Marvel is the big one. Those are all 1/4 scale. DC, I get a lot of my DC stuff from Prime One Studio. They're a licensed company. But here are some of them. First, this 89 Joker bust probably has already arrived by the time this video launches. So if you haven't seen that review yet, you'll see it very, very shortly. I have a 1/3 scale 89 Batman Keaton. So I'm going to have every single movie Batman in 1/3 scale with the exception of Clooney. Here is a 1/3 scale comic-based Batman. It's kind of a comic realistic take in the Batcave. I really like this one. A 1/4 scale Killer Croc. Looks absolutely badass. A 1/4 scale Clayface, which is bigger than most 1/3 scale pieces. These are all from the same group. I can't give you any information, but a Bane diorama with a couple other characters. 1/4 scale, but still going to be huge. A King Shark. And then an Atrocitus, he's a Red Lantern, so I'll give you more information about that when it comes. Very excited to get that piece. And then last is a Batman on Throne based off of a video game. This is one that actually another scammer came out with and fucked everybody over, and then someone else picked up the project. Then last but certainly not least, I have one Star Wars piece, and it is this giant quarter-scale deluxe Wampa. Very excited to get this piece. It's going to be that and that Vader I recently reviewed, my only Star Wars pieces besides life-size Han Solo, but we'll definitely review it on the table, even though I don't have a spot for him in my collection. So those are my custom pieces on order, guys. Quite a few of them. Again, I'm going to do a detailed video of each one. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you can see those videos when they drop and get more information on the pieces. Now, my favorite part of the video, throw down in the comments below what are some cool customs you have on order, or if you don't have any, let me know that too, because I love to interact with you guys. I read every single comment, and you could win a statue. We will be giving all of these statues away, plus additional ones at every 5,000 subscriber milestone. To win one of these statues, all you have to do is make sure you've liked this video, you've subscribed to the channel, you've hit that bell notification, and then just drop a comment below. Every 5,000 subscriber milestone, we are going to do a random drawing and pick a random comment and give one of these statues away, plus some additional ones I'm not showing right now. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Thank you guys. Please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. It's free and easy for you. Same thing with subscribing. It's free and easy, yet really helps the channel's reach. In the meantime, check out some of these other videos. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.